Hello, math and sports folks. This is the real Pert coming at you from his underground bunker here. I just wanted to touch base with all of you. I'm going to share my screen here so that you can see my screen. Let's get rid of this. There's my YouTube channel. And here's our classwork. So if somehow you needed the credit in this, I'm just going to put up videos for all the different things. And wherever you see assignment, that's something that would need to be done. And so a couple of assignments in bowling and a couple in golf. But I'll put videos up, and classes are going to be by credit, no credit basis. So somehow you can show me that you've engaged in the material. Maybe take some pictures of your assignments, send them to me at the end. You will get credit in the class. So without further ado here, our first little thing is quarterback rating notes. Let me move this up a little bit. Zoom out just a touch. So quarterback rating is a formula designed quite a while ago by a statistician that is designed to measure both bad and good quarterbacks in the NCAA and in the NFL. So the formulas are a little bit different just based on there are things in the NFL that are valued more, and so they want those to stick out, or that are frowned upon more, so they want those to stick out too. And there are things in college football that they want to measure and have stick out in a good way and in a bad way. That's why these formulas are the way they are, and they're a little bit weird and pretty simple to deal with, but the rules in dealing with them are a little weird. So you see the perfect passer rating in the NFL, 158. So anything like in the 130s and above, or even above 100 is pretty good. And college football is 1,261, which is a real high value. There's also a low end to the passer ratings. I have this in a PDF also, so if I'm flipped it over a little too fast, you can pull the PDF up and look at it. So this is the guy that designed it. And note that a perfect rating doesn't mean that the quarterback didn't do anything wrong. In the NFL rating, you're worried about completion percentage, average yards per attempt, number of touchdown passes, and the number of interceptions are the four key things that factor into the formula. Now, here's the weird thing in the NFL. So if you get less than a 0 in any one of the categories that you calculate, so there's 4 different calculations, and then you take those 4 calculations and add them up and divide by 6 and multiply by 100. It's kind of weird. The result is 0. If it's more than 2.375, the result is 2.375. All right, so here is the perfect rating requires at least about a 78% completion rate, 12.5 yards per attempt, and a touchdown in at least about 12% of attempts and no interceptions. Here is the what you have to do. And it's a little bit goofy, but I provided an example here. A, B, C, and D are 4 different factors that they want to calculate for a certain reason. Come up with those values, and if, again, you're over 2.375, you stick to 2.375. If you're less than 0 or 0, you round up to 0, you round down to 2.375, I guess is the best way to address that. And then how you calculate each of those, and then you add those 4 up. This would be great for a spreadsheet. And divide by 6, multiply by 100, and that gives the passer rating. So here's one to try. It's a little bit of busy work, that's for sure, but that is one you can try. And then the college one is pretty much just straight substituting. Why do they have it that way? Again, they want things to stick out. They want to know, are we looking at a good quarterback? Are we looking at a bad quarterback? So you'll note here, there's a lower limit. Negative 200 means you only threw interceptions. A passer who only throws completed passes. Okay, losing an average of 35.7 yards. So it's for reasons of scouts want to see certain things as to why that is like it is. But this is the formula, and then you just substitute in. So here's a couple that you can try. You put the yards in, the touchdowns, the completions, the interceptions, all divided by the attempts. And you can see that this quarterback had a much better day than the other one. And then here are some problems to try. So this is college quarterback, so make sure that you're by a separate sheet with this on it, that you're using the college football calculations, and then on the back is the pro quarterback. So make sure that you're using this funky set of formulas and ratings between 0 and 158.3. Make sure you pay attention to the rounding up to 0, and not everything's got to be between 0 and 2.375 for the A, B, C, and D. So there's your passer ratings assignment. And I will probably put up another video this week or two. But all of your assignments are in there that you would need to take a look at.